The first filter we're going to go over in today's Snipe filter video is the Kobe Bryant Horoscope, man. What you want to do is put your name to Kobe Bryant, put your color to dark matter. You're going to raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Kobe Bryants on your console, which are all a ton, are going for about 7,000 MT, man. What you want to do is bring your maximum buyout down to 5,000, man, and just keep refreshing. Snipe absolutely anything that pops up. As usual, man, you can scroll on the cheapest Kobe Bryant if you want. Grab the Invincible, grab the endgame if it pops up, and then obviously just get the dark matter for about 2,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one. Up to you guys, man. Before we get into the rest of the Snipe filters, for the most reliable and cheapest 2k23 MT, hit up my sponsor at NBA2king.com and use code GRINDS for 5% off. Also, if you need any grinding services, contact Rose NBA on Twitter. The link is in the description. The next filter we're going to go over is the Invincible Grizzlies filter, man. Set your theme to Invincible, put your team to the Grizzlies, man. You're going to raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Ja Morant on your console, man. On this filter, you got Paul Gasol, Marc Gasol, and Ja Morant. What you want to do is scroll on the cheapest Ja. If Ja or Powell pops up for about 35k and below, about 6,000-7,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest card you're scrolling on, grab him as quick as possible. If Marc Gasol pops up for any price point on the scroll you're working, grab him as quick as possible because he's going for like 63,000 or so on Xbox, man, and PS as well. WW filter, give this a try, man. The next filter we're gonna go over is the Marc Gasol Horoscope filter, man. Put your name to Marc Gasol, put your color to dark matter. You want to raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Marc on your console, which, as I was literally scrolling my maximum buyout up to get to the right price, one popped up for 55k, but I wasn't sure if he was still going for like 65 because I hadn't checked in about 40 minutes, so I didn't grab it, man. I didn't know if it was a snipe. That's a tough L, man. So what you want to do is go ahead and bring your maximum buyout down. I would do about 53,000 or just do 12,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one. He's going for 64,000, man. He's been up for a little bit though. I would go ahead and bring my maximum buyout down to about 53,000, man, and just keep refreshing. Snipe him if he pops up and sell him for profit, man. WW filter, you can also do this with the AK Andre Karolinko filter, man. Same exact principles. Find the cheapest one, lower your maximum buyout about 15,000 MT, man. Good luck on that. Another great filter is the Pocus filter, man. You want to go ahead and set your name to Alexei Pokashevsky, man. Put your color to dark matter. You're gonna raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Poku on your console. Oh my god, no, that's tough, man. That is so tough. It's going for about, man, he's varying a lot. That's bug, bro, that's bug. He is varying a lot. He goes, you can sell him about pretty darn instantly for 9k. So what I strongly suggest as of right now, just make sure you monitor the price. Just assume that you can sell it for 9k, because sometimes he goes down to like 8,400, but within 10 minutes he goes back up to selling for about 9,250, man. I just been selling them for about 9k is the best bet, man. So on this filter, you want to go ahead and bring your maximum buyout down to 7,000 MT. If he's assuming he's still selling for about 9k, you want to bring your maximum buyout down to 7,000 and just keep refreshing. Snipe him if he pops up, and then post him up for about 9,000 is probably going to be your bread and butter, and he does pop up a absolute grip ton, man. So work this filter, one of the best filters in the game today. Another phenomenal filter, man, if you have just a little bit of patience, is the Bol Horoscope filter, man. This has been a great filter for the past 3 weeks, but now that Bol has an endgame, it makes it so much better, man. What you want to do is put your name to Bol, put your color to dark matter. You're gonna raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest interdimensional Bol on your console, man, who's going for about 39,000 on Xbox, man. I strongly suggest you keep the cheapest one up at all times scrolling, so that we have the best chance to see the endgame Bol and also the hero Bol, who is very still a snipe, goes for probably, I don't know, 200k still. So what you want to do is refresh on here, grab interdimensional Bol for about 30,000 MT and below. If a hero Bol pops up or the endgame Bol, man, buy that so fast, bro. You gotta get it, man. That's an insane snipe. You're making insane profit, man. Spend some time on this filter. I've already gotten some W snipes on here today. I sniped a Bol for 9.5k earlier in stream, man. W. So work this filter. All right, another filter we're gonna go over is the cheapest all filter. No color, no theme, no nothing set. You just want to scroll right down to your maximum buyout, raise it up till you find the cheapest cards on your console, which on Xbox are going for about 850 MT right now. What I would suggest is you bring your maximum buyout down to 650 MT, man. Just keep refreshing on here, snipe absolutely everything that pops up. This filter is better on PlayStation and it's great on both consoles on pack days, but on PlayStation this filter does go absolutely crazy, man. The next filter we're gonna go over is the dark matter cheapest filter, man. Set your color to dark matter. You're gonna raise your maximum bout up until you find the cheapest, I think that's a snipe, I think it goes for like 4,500, man. Cheapest card on your console, which on Xbox is going for about 3,800 MT, man. You're gonna bring your maximum bout down to about 3,250 and just keep refreshing. Snipe absolutely anything that pops up, man. You can see end games, invincibles, it doesn't matter on this filter, you can see them all. So snipe anything that pops up, just make sure you check the price of who you snipe so you can make sure to maximize your profit. The next filter we're gonna go over is the Invincible cheapest filter. This is still a great one, along with some of the Invincible Division filters still are good as well, man. What you wanna do is put your theme to Invincible. You're gonna raise your maximum bout up until you find the cheapest Invincible on your console, which is Manu Ginobili, going for about 28,000 MT on Xbox, man. Again, I suggest you scroll because there are more expensive Invincibles that you can't snipe. So you wanna go ahead and just keep refreshing with the cheapest one up. There's a lot that are just to go for the same price that you don't really want to snipe. So what I suggest is scroll on here, grab the like Kobe's, the MJ's, the Shaq, the Victor Wembys, man. Anyone you know for sure goes for a bid or is very expensive, grab them if they pop up. And then anyone else, just only grab them if they pop up for like 22,000 MT and below, about 5K cheaper than the cheapest one you're scrolling on. That's the best way to make sure you're not losing any MT, is just grab the expensive Invincibles you know for sure are a lot, and then grab anybody else for 5,000 MT cheaper than the cheapest one. The next filter we're gonna go over is the center Invincible filter, man. What you wanna do is set your theme to Invincible, put your position to center. You're gonna raise your maximum bout up until you find the cheapest Boogie Cousins on your console, man, going for about 43,000 MT, man. Again, I suggest you scroll. What you want to do is grab DeMarcus Cousins if he pops up for about 35,000 MT and below, about 8K cheaper than the cheapest one, man. And if literally anyone else pops up, go ahead and buy him, man. Everybody else is a snipe at 43,000 MT, man. Scroll on this, man. Pick up Boogie for 8,000 MT cheaper. If anyone else pops, grab them ASAP and sell them for however much they go for. Some of them will be bids, man. So make sure you check the price of whoever you snipe. And the last filter we're gonna go over is the endgame filter, man. For this, you do need to make sure you have 100K. Clearly, I don't right now. I have some MT sitting in my auctions outcomes, man. You wanna set your theme to endgame. You're gonna put your minimum buyout to 500, man, and just keep refreshing on here. There are cards you want to avoid, man. You don't wanna pick up Tim Duncan. You don't wanna pick up Larry Bird. You don't wanna pick up Dwayne Wade. You don't wanna pick up Paolo Banchero, man. Monitor the pricing, man. Some other cards could be sus, man. Somebody told me that the Luka went for like 105K, so I don't know, but there is a lot of snipes on this filter. Just go ahead and take a look at the endgame filter, put your theme to endgame, and don't do this, and just look and watch some cards end, see what they're going for. See, that one, Luka is a snipe. Larry Bird is not a snipe if I included him on the cards to avoid. Let's take a look at Jimmy Butler real quick. Larry Bird, not a snipe either, man. So just kind of refresh on here for about 10 minutes, man, and you will see the price of all these end games and which ones to pick up and whatnot. Looks like Larry Bird is not going to be a snipe. 110, I wouldn't grab him, man. He's too risky. Jimmy Butler, 121, he is still a snipe, man. And so that's pretty much everybody, man. Just refresh on here. So Tim Duncan, Jimmy Butler, Paolo, D Wade, Tim Duncan, Larry Bird. Do not grab those. You can pick up anybody else. Or we did say you can grab Jimmy Butler. I didn't mean to include him. I apologize, guys. It's getting confusing, man. Endgame theme, minimum buyout 500, man. They just keep refreshing. If for some reason there's too big of a scroll on your console for endgames, because there was some buyout endgames on PS earlier this morning, what you want to do is put your theme to endgame, put your division to central, and your minimum buyout to 500, man. They just keep refreshing. You can snipe absolutely everybody on the central division. They are all snipes, man. You got Giannis, LeBron, you got a lot of great cards on here, Kareem. So definitely work this filter if you do have some cards and you don't want to enable them, man. That's it for the video. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, man. If you did, hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. If you want to see the best snipes of the week, man, click the video that's popping up on screen. Jay Grinds out.